am Martin Van Buren. I was the president of 1837 to 1841. I am the first president born after the American Revolution, which represented a new generation arising in America. I am a member of the Democratic Party, and I represent the belief that there needs to be balance between individual liberty and social justice. A major historical event during my presidency was the Panic of 1837. It was the first major financial crisis America had gone through. I was also president during the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears occurred during 1838. It was the first movement of about 15,000 Cherokee natives from their homes to an area of the Louisiana Purchase.
Come with me. We must go to a new territory in Oklahoma.
Oh no! What is happening? Oh no. What's happening?
Keep going.
Okay? Are you okay? Don't leave me. I love you.
Welcome to your new land.
Jim was similar to the Cherokee Indians who left their homes in the Trail of Tears. Where the natives were forced out of their homes, about 2,000 of them didn't make the journey due to harsh treatment by the government, illness, and disease. It resulted in damaged families with incomplete numbers. This connects to Jim because he was torn apart from his family and was forced to stay with Miss Watson as her slave.
I am William Henry Harrison, and during my presidency,
Hello, my name is John Tyler, 10th President of the United States. I assumed office after the death of President William Henry Harrison, the dead guy in the scene before me who passed away from pneumonia after just 1 month in the White House. I was born in Virginia and was elected to the state legislation at age 21. Later, I went on to serve in the U.S. Congress and as governor of Virginia. I am a Democratic Republican and ran for the vice presidency of the Whigs Party. Many times in my life as a president had I argued with the Whigs, who once tried to impeach me. While president, some historical accomplishments I achieved was the annexation of Texas in 1845, as well as voting for Virginia's secession from the Union, which later was elected to the Confederation Congress.
We just passed these banking bills that the Whig Party supports. Now the president has to pass them. I don't agree.
because you vetoed those 2 banking bills which the Whig Party supported, you are now expelled from the Whig Party. Hi, my name is James Polk, and I am a member of the Democratic Party. I stood as president from 1845 to 1849, while the Mexican-American War occurred from 1865 to 1847. I was born and raised in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. In 1795, I was born. As a hard worker and young lawyer, I entered politics and eventually worked my way up to being president of the United States. I believe that the policy that helped me win my election was that I wanted to continue Manifest Destiny and re-annex Texas. During Polk's presidency, a dispute of the border among Mexico and America flared, and war broke out when U.S. troops went into the territory in 1845. In an effort to make further advances into the land of Mexico, Polk sent in troops by sea to the Gulf of Mexico. These troops conquered huge amounts of land and reached the capital city in 1847. By 1848, victory had been achieved for the U.S., and a treaty was signed in Guadalupe, Hidalgo. America won a lot of Western territory for a small fee of $15 million. Recalling the Americans provoked the Mexicans to declare war when they were entering unknown territory, so did the Duke and King in their deceitful way of gaining money with a capacity audience. They lured the audience to their performance and then ripped them off with a brief show. The third night, a crowd consisting of the 2 previous nights came to get revenge, as expected by the Duke.
My name is Zachary Taylor, and I was president from 1849 to 1850. I was born in 1784 in the state of Virginia. I was a hero in the War of 1812, gaining popularity for my presidential election in 1849. I am a member of the Whig Party. The Whig Party focuses on limited government and freedom of speech, religion, and press. A major event during my short presidency was the signing of the Clayton-Bulwer Treaty. This treaty solidified the fact that canals linking the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean would be available to both American and British ships.
Greetings, President Millard Fillmore at your service. My story of how I became president started shortly after my beginning as a lawyer. I served 4 terms in Congress as well as an unsuccessful run for the governor of New York. I was later noticed by the Whigs Party as a candidate for vice presidency under Zachary Taylor. I then took office, becoming the 13th president due to Taylor's sudden passing. During my presidency, one major event that took place was the controversy of 1850. Though I personally opposed slavery, I saw the compromise as a necessary agreement to preserve the Union, while enforcing a strong Fugitive Slave Act. However, my stance alienated voters in the North, and in 1852, I failed to gain the Whigs nomination.
My name is Franklin Pierce. I was born in 1804 in Hillsborough, New Hampshire. I studied law at Bowdoin College from 1824 to 1827. Before my presidency, I was elected governor of New Hampshire twice. I was president from 1853 to 1857, and I am a member of the Democratic Party. A major event that occurred during my presidency was the Kansas-Nebraska Act.
The Kansas-Nebraska Act directly violated the Missouri Compromise and enraged many citizens.
I'm going to vote for the Kansas-Nebraska Act. I'm going to vote against the Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Almost all the Northern Whigs voted against the act, while almost all the Southern Whigs voted for the act. This split the party in two. The Northern Whigs became the Republicans, and the Southern Whigs joined the Democratic Party.
Hi, I was the 15th president from 1857 to 1861. I stand to be the only president elected from Pennsylvania and the only lifelong bachelor as a president of the United States. I served as president during the Dred Scott decision in 1857 and the John Brown raids in 1859.
Hello, I am Dred Scott, once a slave in Missouri, but then my master moved to Illinois and Wisconsin, which are free states. I want to be free. I am Chief Justice Roger Twani. To address your issues, Scott, we believe in Supreme Court that actually Congress is not permitted to declare certain areas of the United States of America free of slavery. Blacks are so inferior that slavery does them good in order to contain them. We are a slave nation and you will never be free. In fact, because you lack the rights of citizens, then your rights don't even allow you to be here in the court.
John Brown, a strong abolitionist, brutally killed 5 pro-slavery settlers. Later, he raided the federal arsenal with the goal to arm slaves. His extreme actions led to his death into what we call Bleeding Kansas.
You're hitting me with a gun!